talking today to Shuaib Nda Adama, who is the Executive Director of Engineering for the government broadcaster NTA in Nigeria. Shuaib, tell me what the government has been doing about the process of the transition to digital broadcasting.
Russell, as you very well know, NTA doesn't operate in isolation. NTA is a government broadcaster. It goes through several processes for it to realize whatever it wants to do. First, there is the Ministry of Information and Communications, which is headed by a minister of the Federal Republic, and then there's also the Nigerian Broadcasting Commission, who is the regulatory body for television and radio broadcasting in Nigeria. Just like you have your Ofcom in the UK. Of course, Ofcom does more things than the NBC, because like the function of the NBC has been divided. The NCC takes part and the NBC takes part. So,
So a committee, I understand a committee was set up.
Yes, there was a presidential action committee on the transition from analog terrestrial television to digital terrestrial television, from government people. It was headed by a former broadcast engineer, a former executive director of engineering, himself of NTA, and then the committee has since 2009 done its job and submitted its report. What everybody is waiting for now is government's decision on that report for us to know the way forward.
And in the meantime, NTA has had a joint venture with the Chinese pay TV company, Star Times.
Of course, yes, that's true. Sometimes in 2008, yes, during Africast is
big broadcasting
exhibition, broadcast exhibition event that took place in Abuja, and there was this company which came wanting who to partner with, knowing fully well that the digital thing, is a global thing. Nobody will be left behind. But how soon one starts was another matter entirely. The Chinese company came to NTA, put their cards on the table, wanting to partner with a reliable, a responsible, and a credible television broadcaster, so that together they can start, or they can pioneer the digital terrestrial television thing in Nigeria. Of course, NTA went through all the processes, sought permission, through its parent ministry, and of course it had the go ahead. So
how many areas now can receive?
As we speak, you and I, the DTT thing is functioning in Abuja, in Lagos, in Ibadan, in Kano, and in Port Harcourt. In the next few weeks, we hope that it will debut in Onitsha and in Kaduna.
And how much does the set-top box or decoder cost?
This set-top box, when it started, costs about 9,000. Today it's less than that.
In US dollars, it's around $50.
Well, you see, in US dollars, whatever amount I give you in Naira, you can divide that as at today's exchange rate.
Yes.
You divide it by 158.
Yes.
Then you have it in the dollar. So because
it varies.
It varies from time to time, but all this, I think we thought of seriously at the early stages what the average Nigerian should be able to afford. We know the experience elsewhere. Government always intervenes by giving some kind of subsidy to. It is a change that is coming, and when changes come, naturally human beings try to resist it. There has to be something that will persuade them, to give them that incentive to accept the change. Yeah.
But Star Times has already had one form of incentive, which is it has pioneer status, which enables it not to pay import taxes.
The thing is that You know, the way things work out here is this. There are people that have been used to the DSTV, which they pay cable to something, and then considering the monthly subscription fee of 9,000 as against 1,000 naira, that's one incentive. So even on Sunday, my own brother, who used to have DSTV, these days doesn't stay most of the time at home, and basically what he needs is news. And on the NTA Star set-top box, the major news channels of the world are there. The BBC's, the Al Jazeera. Of course, there's no CNN, but there's MSNBC,
okay,
which is another
American
news. So all this are there, and then yes, wow. Why do I have to spend 9,000 if I can spend that and yet get the same kind of service that I get for paying 9,000? So that is this. But he is not on the downtrodden side. But then, for the generality of our people, they need something that will help them easily adopt the new thing. Of course, whether anybody likes it or not, time will catch up with everybody. And when the time comes, the analog transmitters are switched off. That time will more costly, but that's not the issue. The issue is to encourage everybody to willingly accept the new thing.
Shuaib, thanks for talking to me today.
Thanks, Thanks.